Hey, it's Andreas. I've been investing for over 10 years, and in today's video, let's do a discussion on MPW's earnings. We will take a look at Dividend, we will take a look at the Steward situation, I will play a closing remark from the CEO Aldag as well. But first off, let's just take a quick look at share price. Share price was down pre-market on speculation on options. We saw even before the press release that the stock was down 5%. I made a mental note of this to make sure that I presented it in the beginning of the video for you guys to provide maximum value. And then we saw a slight drop when the press release was out. And then throughout the whole earnings call, we saw an increase here. And then as well as when the stock market opened, we saw further increases in this case. And up slightly today along with the rest of the stock market. Let's get into the meat and bones, the most important things. Starting off in the press release, there was a question specifically regarding Dividend at the end of the Q&A, and it was about this part of the press release that I will highlight for you guys now on screen. I will also read it for those of you who are only listening. It goes as follows. In addition, MPT has agreed to limit the cash component of total quarterly dividends to no more than 8 cents a share in the event that Steward's hospital operations are transitioned to other operators more rapidly. The company has the right to terminate the amendment provisions earlier than September 30th, 2025. So this was something that was asked into. Is it only going to be 8 cents a share in dividend? Is it going to be equity as well as cash? Or how is this going to work? And we just got a nothing answer in this case, as they just said we want to maintain REIT status, and they will follow the law on what that means in regards to paying out a certain amount in dividends, and that this will be something that will be looked at a later date. So no real definite explanation or clarification on this. The analyst said thank you with regards to this, but I didn't get the explanation in this case. I think it was very unclear, and I would have liked more color with regards to this statement. Moving on to the Steward situation, this was something that they asked about as well. It's a lot of confusion in this Chapter 11 bankruptcy case. What all management said was that they were under a gag order, basically, that they can't comment on an ongoing case that's in mediation, but that they expected a combination of property sales and people taking over the leases for the properties, and that they still see a lot of value in these properties. So a big nothing answer on the Steward situation as well. And I think that's the line that these earnings call followed. I don't think we learned a whole lot of new things. It was very much in line with what I expected. In terms of expectations from analysts, they expected normalized fund from operations of 20 cents a share. I expected 21 cents and they came in at 23 cents. So they did a beat here in terms of the normalized funds from operations. They did a beat in terms of revenue as well. And they did some good stuff with regards to repaying all the 2024 maturities in the debt situation. And they have enough to meet obligations in 2025 as well, talking about a sterling loan coming due in the January of 2025. And it seems to be a very good situation with regards to debt, and I think they've handled this excellently. The market seems to think so too, with the performance of MPW shares now in the open market. Alright, that was the most important things in my opinion. We will also play the ending here, the closing remarks from CEO here, Mr. Aldag, for you guys. I think it really summarizes it, and you will hear the tone on the CEO as well. A lot of confidence. Very different from the Dexcom earnings call, from the Porsche Group earnings call, where there was more insecurity in the tone of management. Let's listen in on this lovely southern gentleman here.
Thank you, Chad. And again, I appreciate everyone being on today's call. I wish we could have given you more detailed information on the Steward bankruptcy, but I do want you to listen to what I said in my prepared remarks. We feel very good about where we are and look forward to getting this resolved sooner rather than later.
Thank you, sir. The conference has now concluded. Thank you for attending today's presentation.
Very confident. What was that? 20-25 seconds, straight to the point, just the way I like it. That's been it for this video, and as always, hope you guys make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now. Bye bye.